in this video, I tried drawing gorilla tag strictly off memory. So you may be wondering how I'm going to do this. Well, I have a wheel that has every single gorilla tag map, and whatever map it lands on, I have to draw from complete memory using no reference pictures. And at the very end of the video, I'm going to show my friends my drawings and have them rate them from a scale of 1 to 10 to prove to them that my love for gorilla tag is massive. Alrighty, so I think we have all of the maps right here. We're gonna spin it a total of 3 times, and whatever I get, I have to draw from memory. Dude, I have like the worst memory ever, bro. I'm cooked, bro. Alright, here we go. This is the first map. It looks like it's going to be crystal caverns. Alright, so I pulled up the program so we can start drawing. Now it's time for me to cook. So I'm pretty sure there's like water going down. So I'm going to do like a darker gray on the edges where the water will go. The water going just a little bit like right here maybe. So we're going to do it kind of around like that. That looks pretty good, not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I can use the fill tool just to make it a little bit easier on me. Alright, so now I'm going to try drawing the big purple crystal that's in the middle. Okay, low-key, this is looking terrible. Just some shimmers. I do remember there being like stuff that held it up. So basically it's like a little like carrier maybe, kind of like that. And then there's one like over here too. That looks decent. That looks alright. Okay, so I think so far we've got just the gist of it. Go along the outer area of the crystal maybe. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. So now down here, we're going to have to choose like a different color gray so it just doesn't look strange, if that makes sense. I'm going to choose something like this. That looks really good. I remember that there's like small little like areas that you can go through. But right over here, there's like an open area with some orange planks on the side. Then I also know that there's like a little bone like creature type thing. I'll try drawing it, but let's make it a fish. How about that? That looks pretty good. Now I think it's time for details.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this. I'm going to drag a little bit of a hole. I'm going to move this over here. And now what I'm going to do is create an extra layer, put it behind it, and then I can make this like the colorful area. Red, orange, green, blue, red, yellow, green, orange. Then I'm going to grab another gray and do that. Then I'm going to add the designs in here just to make it a little bit more, you know, designable. I don't know if that's the right word. One last thing I think I'm going to do is add just a little bit of texture in the water because it looks a little plain right now, and I think a little bit of texture could always help something. And I think that this is complete. That is the first drawing completed. Now let's go ahead and spin the wheel to find out what my second map is. Let's see what we get. What's it gonna be? Oh no! I guess I'd go with a black color for the floor, right? Fill that in. Then I'm gonna make this floor just a tad bit smaller. Pretty sure that the background is actually a brick wall. That looks a little better. Not really. Just kind of draw a brick wall to the best of my abilities. I really don't know how a brick wall is supposed to look. I mean, I do, but I don't think this is it. Yeah, honestly, this is just not good. You can obviously tell I have like no artistic skills, because I'll be honest, this is just like terrible. Yeah, that totally looks like a brick wall. So now it's time for me to add like the little designs on the floor. Honestly, don't know what it is, so I'm just gonna add a bunch of different like squiggly lines, kind of, is what I was thinking. I'm pretty sure I can make it look a little better with some polka dots. And honestly, the floor's not looking too bad. And we can add just like, I don't know, 2 or 3 maybe. Then now, of course, we need to add the little pong game. Fill this in. Then it's like a flat orange area. And I know there's 2 handlebars, and they both have like red circles on it maybe. And then right here, I'm going to add a black screen. And I'm going to see if somehow I can add pong. Then I know that right here, there's like a little tables. And I'm gonna add the little TV right here and give it some nice antennas. Add a few buttons. Let's see if we can draw Majora's parkour map. So I'm pretty sure like on the thumbnail there's like a big swinging red hammer. So I'm gonna try doing that. Kind of looks like the plunger hat, the platforms that you guys jump on. Then we're gonna add in small text the word Majora. That's nice spelled Majora. Move it about right there. Now right here for a last finishing touch, I'm pretty sure there's like a painting right here. So what I'm going to do is make a black square. I'm going to fill that in with black. And I'm going to try drawing a monkey with a VR headset on. I'm going to try drawing the little chest. Goofy little face. Because this looks like a gorilla, right? Then what I'm going to do is grab this white and draw a big VR headset on him. I think I'm going to also make it a Quest 3 just so you know that what it actually is. I think that this is the arcade completely finished. Now that is my second drawing complete. Let's spin the wheel to see what my final map is. All right, now it's time for our very last drawing. Please be an easy one. No! Okay, so now we have to draw Metropolis. And honestly, to start off, I think we should make a few buildings to put in the background. I think the background buildings are going to be black. And I'm going to put in a few little lights. And of course, I'm going to fill in these lights. And this is just one of the buildings done. But what we can do is completely remove the white background. Copy this layer. Move this layer, actually. I'm going to move this layer just kind of to the side. And then I'm going to paste another one. And look what we can do. Make this one a little wider. Add just the nice little background. Let's make this one really wide and really short. Looks kind of goofy. And that looks like a pretty good background. But now the thing is that we have to get like a good like floor. I'm going to make a layer above all these buildings. I'm going to grab the line tool and I'm going to drag it across. Maybe lower it a tad bit and completely fill in. Because I guess I didn't drag it long enough. But then completely fill in this bottom part with gray. Of course, I'm going to make this just a tad bit smaller. Looks pretty good. So the main background of Metropolis is like a dark blue. So I think I'm going to try to do that with this. And I think that looks pretty good. So the main buildings are actually kind of like of a dark gray. That's why I tried going with a black city background. So what I'm actually going to try to do is draw the little golden statue, a few buildings, and a little grass area. So first I'm going to draw the buildings. Create a new layer, fill that in, and I think I have a better idea for the lights on this one. Instead, I think I'm gonna make these lights white and just put like only like 2 or 3. Then of course, like always, I'm gonna fill in these lights, give it a tad of an outline, copy this, place just a few right there. Then right here, I'm gonna draw that nice little statue. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this, and I'm pretty sure it's like a little arc. So I'm gonna do that, copy it, and turn it just a tad, looking pretty good. Now I'm gonna try drawing a golden monkey punching. Oh, this is horrendous. Yeah, this is really bad. So now I think I'm going to give him like some boxing gloves on each hand. Fill those in. Then I'm going to make the grassy area over here. Make a little green circle. Put some grass right there. Then I'm going to zoom in really, really close and make a little fire hydrant and even a little light. And with one last touch, I think I'm going to add a few more buildings to this side just to give it a tad bit more depth. And I think with this is Metropolis done. Now I'm gonna go get on a call with 3 of my friends so they can rate the drawings. Please don't give me a 0 out of 0. Here today, I have drawn 3 Gorilla Tag maps from straight off my memory, and I want you to rank each and every one of them.
Alright,
Alright, so for the first map, I'm not even gonna tell you, I'm just gonna give you a little taste, alright?
Alright.
Okay, so for the first map, caves.
Wait, no, I look bad at first, but I can see the vision.
Like you can see the POV, right? You can see the POV.
Yeah, I can see the POV, yeah.
Alright, so out of 10, what do you rank this drawing?
I mean, I see like the crystals back there, like the piano-like things, you know what I'm saying? Like the waterfall. But the crystal's blue. It's not pink no more.
I don't know, bro.
Oh, wait, yeah, you did it from memory, so like you don't know. I'm gonna go like 6 out of 10.
Hey, I'll take that. 6 out of 10. Alright, so for my second drawing, again, remember, this is all from just a random wheel I had to do. Okay. So for the second drawing, I drew arcade map. Okay, right on. I get it. I suck at drawing.
Why is Majora on the TV?
Yeah, but okay, so it's like it's his map, right? His map was like dedicated or something.
Oh, okay, I'll show you that. Okay, that's detail. That's good detail right there. Hey, I'll give you like a 4 though. I'll give you a 4.
4 out of 10. Okay, I was honestly expecting like a 3. So hey, I'll take a 4.
This last map better be good.
And now for the last map, we have the Metropolis.
Oh my goodness, what am I looking at?
It's Metropolis, of course.
Oh wait, I see a vision.
Yeah.
There's like the statue, like why is the graph? What the, bro?
What do you rank this?
Shit, most I can do is like a 3.
Dang, bro. Alright, bro. Well, frick you then. How about that? Okay, Danger. So I've drawn 3 different maps, and I'm here for you to rate each and every single one of them. Alright, so for our first drawing, we have none other than caves.
So I'm guessing that there's the water slide, and then there's a big crystal on the side, and you see a little bit of an opening into the giant cave caverns.
Out of 10, what would you rate this?
I'll give it a 7.
Yo, I'll take a 7. I'll take a 7. So for our next drawing, we have none other than the arcade.
I don't mind the spaghetti floor. Okay. Even though that's not what it is at all.
Wait, no, I forgot the little punching monkey guys. No.
There you go. You forgot that. And by the looking of the angle, you might be able to see one of the staircases to go onto the second floor. Is a possibility. I don't remember the wall being that texture. The TV, I do know that. Yeah. I'll give it a 6.
Okay, this one's probably the worst one. I'm gonna be honest. Metropolis.
Yeah, no, I'm giving that a 4. I don't even want to go into detail.
Yo.
That's a 4.
Sold, bro. Actually sold. Okay, Congo, I had drawn 3 different maps in Gorilla Tag straight off my memory, and I'm here for you to rate them.
Alright, babe.
So our first drawing is the caves.
Like, it's pretty good, not gonna lie. I like the river. I like the bones. A nice 6 out of 10. A little bit above average.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'll take that. Now here comes the good stuff. Arcade map.
Ooh, that's like an 8.
Oh, 8 out of 10, yes! Oh my gosh, I just caught Danger Live right before this, and bro, he was clowning on me.
Yeah, but freak him.
Alright, and our last drawing, like better than the Mona Lisa, is the Metropolis map.
Dude, that's like a 3.
Yo, I tried, bro, I tried, alright? I tried.
It looks like you just do squares, bro. There's not even shine.
I'll be honest, bro, I just gave up at the end, bro.
Yeah, I could tell.
Alright, well, frick you then, huh?